guys. This is gonna be a solar eclipse reading for twin flame soulmates, divine partnership, soul connections. So I'm just gonna wait for people to join so we can get started. What's up, Lady Archer? What's up, Jeremy? Okay, so we have a few people on. So just gonna wait for a little bit and then we'll get started. What's up, Carla? Thank you. You're just waiting. Thank you. Spirit has really been having me working, so it is what it is. If I got a message. What's up, Brittany? Thank you. Okay, so we're waiting. Okay, so we got a few people in. I want to wait a little bit just to make sure everybody gets in, and then we'll go ahead and get started. So, thanks. Glad you guys found my channel, the new ones. What's up, Lynn? What's up? What's up, Dominique? Okay, so I'm gonna just start shuffling, and then once we start getting everybody in. What's up, Jeanette? Thank you. Alright, so I'm just gonna start shuffling and tuning into the energy for the solar eclipse, which starts Monday on the 21st. Hello, I hope I'm saying your name right. Diana? I'm saying it right. Alright. Cards. I hate when my cards do that. Okay. That's the vibe I'm getting, you guys. What's up, Evelyn, Latoya, R's, I think RS or R's, I don't know if I'm saying it right. Josh. Yeah, that's what I've been feeling, you guys. Like, there's something, like, I don't know. I hate being, you know, like, sometimes, like, when you watch twin flame readings, everybody's like, you know, you're gonna get contact or reunion and all that type of stuff. But I really feel, though, like, whomever it is that you feel like is your soul connect partner, whoever that person is for you, I do feel like something like unexpected is gonna happen. Something unexpected. That's just what I feel. That's definitely what I feel. So I'm gonna just trust that because I've been feeling that. Definitely. But, you know, it'll definitely be, this solar eclipse is definitely going to be one of revelation, for sure. Definitely some shakeups. Like, I'm seeing, like, Tower card energy, the Sun, the Chariot. Yeah. I mean, the most that I can say about this whole twin flame energy, really, as a whole, it's really a healing process. It's all for the lesson, mainly for yourself and for the other person individually to heal, learn what they need to learn with you. So the romantic part is just to catch, really. At least that's what I believe. Hello, Yolanda. Yeah. Yeah. What's up, Brittany? Yeah, my playlist is pretty cool. pretty cool. I hope I don't get any like copyrights, because sometimes, you know, the music in the background can get you in trouble. Alright, so combine energy. Thank you. Alright, the cards are pretty, I would say, like, the energies in the cards are pretty good too. So we got a pretty good amount of people joining. So anybody that's having anxiety, just breathe. You just need to ground yourself. That's all it is. Yeah. You guys just need to ground yourself. That's all. So I'm going to start the reading. So I have the cards separated into 2 rows. The first row can represent yourself, but you may resonate with the other row. It just depends. So let's go ahead and look at it. So I feel like this energy, I feel like it's going to start with this anxiousness energy. I definitely feel that. But it's like on the surface, it's like you're starting to see like things working out for you in other areas of your life, which is causing you to feel like this too is going to pan out. Like if you're, you know, you've had some luck with work, or you've just been feeling good about other things in your life, this definitely will, I feel like this definitely makes you believe that things are falling into place, because you have the 9 of well-deserved reward. Then you have the Empress. So this is like feeling pretty abundant, feeling good about where you are. It's like Spirit's doing a clean sweep in your life right now, taking things out that just don't matter, don't serve you. And it's like all you can see, like you can't see how God is working for you in the background. It's like all of these things that are being removed out of your life, and all you can see right now is the positive things working out. You might still, like in a human sense, of course, we still have things that we need to work on, and we still worry about, you know, certain things. But I do feel like majority of your energy is focusing on good things coming in. Like you sense that, or things are actually starting to move in your life. So therefore, my love life must be working as well, or going to work. I've never noticed this in this card, but there's like this big, it looks like an anaconda or something in the back, like this big snake, and it's eating somebody. So I feel like this Empress is very abundant. She's very protected and shielded by Spirit, and anything that's not supposed to be in her life is being removed. That's what I see. Okay, so this very well could be your current energy, or something that you're moving into, because you got joy and stability with the stars. So you are feeling like as though the things that, especially jobs and like home situation, because even for myself with my living situation, for some reason I was like down on that, and I didn't believe that it was going to work out. But for some reason I feel like it's starting to move in a positive direction. And it was like with the star card, this is something that you in the past might have thought you couldn't obtain, you couldn't have, but right now it feels like this is going to happen. With the joy and stability card, you're starting to feel stable within your energy, within yourself, because this is like the 4 of Wands, but it's just energy. It doesn't have the couple like the traditional tarot. It's an energy that you're picking up of joy and stability, maybe even reunion, because the 4 of Wands could represent reunion and you reuniting. So with a partner, or just coming together, a celebration, a gathering. So I feel like what you thought was impossible, you're starting to believe that it's possible. Like you can actually obtain it. Like you can, almost like you can sense it, like you feel it. Okay, so it's going to lead you to working out any inner issues that you're still dealing with as far as this connection with whoever the person is that you're dealing with. Especially if you've dealt with like some third party situation with this person, I feel like you're learning to look at it from a more balanced perspective. Because your energy's all over the place, I feel, and you're going to find balance. Because it's something that hangs you up, and it has something to do with infidelity, or it has something to do, some inner struggle or fight you have with this connection. And you're trying to find balance with it, or you will find balance. Because I feel like this is an energy that's subject to shift. It's going to change. And you need to find balance with that. Because I feel like you're all over the place. Like one minute you feel good about the connection, and the next minute you're focused on the fact that this happened, or they said this to you, or this was done in the past. Alright, so how the energy will conclude itself for you. You've got dedicated effort with the Two of Swords. Okay? So I honestly feel like it's going to lead you to make a decision in your mind whether you want this or not, because you're sending mixed signals out to the universe and to that person. Yeah, with dedicated effort, this person in the background, in the scheme of things, there's still going to be effort put in this connection for some reason. I feel like you're not going to completely walk away from this person. Could be that you feel like you have more work to do, or there's still more karma left with this person, so you're not totally detached from the situation, and maybe you're not meant to. You know, some of you may be meant to detach from this person, some of you may not be, whether it's for you got more healing work to do, or it's just not meant to be that way. But I feel like there's going to be a lot of confusion about this. Like, should I stay? Should I go? A part of you is pretending like you don't want it, but there's a part of you that really does want it. And that's where the mixed signals come in, I feel. Okay, so that's the first energy. So I'm going to go ahead and look at the other individual's energy. So I feel like in the recent past, before approaching this solar eclipse energy, so this might be where they are now, because we're not totally in the eclipse energy. We're kind of like in the shadow of it. They have two of coming together, which is the Two of Cups, and the Knave of Wands, which is the Page of Wands. So this person, I feel like they want to initiate some sort of communication. I feel that, you guys. And I'm not even bullshitting, because I hate when readers say that. And they might very well be reading for somebody. Maybe it just doesn't resonate for me. Maybe it's not for me. But sometimes I do hate when people are like, yeah, your twin is going to come into union, blah, blah, blah. But I feel like the energy, what they feel, it might not be actually what they're doing, but they do feel with this two of coming together, they do feel like they want to come together emotionally with you and share something with you. With the Knave of Wands, which is the Page of Wands, remember the pages are messengers. I feel like they do strongly want to initiate some sort of communication. There's like a strong pull to express themselves. Because there's an equal attraction. Don't get me wrong. And sometimes it's like a little scary. Like even for yourself, you can admit, like, why am I so attracted to this person? Why do I feel the way I feel about this person? So I feel like it's kind of scary for some people to sit with that energy, like to really say and admit to themselves, like, I feel this for somebody. But I feel like they're equally as scared on the other end. And with the Page of Wands, it's like this energy of like, or this passionate energy of wanting to reach out or extend themselves in some way. Okay, so this is where I feel like they're approaching the solar plexus, or the solar plexus. Maybe somebody needs to work on the solar plexus. I don't know. So the solar eclipse. So they have the Flow card, which is Major Arcana. They actually have two Major Arcanas here. You had two as well. You have the Empress and the Star. So they have the Flow card, which is the Wheel of Fortune. and then the Eight of Swords. So they're freaking out because I feel like they know that something is happening, something that's out of their control, something they have no control of what is going on. It's under divine orchestration. It's in divine's hands. So it's not much they can really do. There's no signs. This is for all signs, actually, you guys. It's no specific sign. This is a general collective energy. So the Eight of Swords, they're freaking out. They're all in their head about it. It's like, I want it, but then there's this fear. Like, this guy is in, but he's kind of like he's about to get up and leave. I feel like it's just this mental back and forth and this imprisonment of like this fear, because they know that they're not in control of what's going on. To an extent, they are in control. It's like their higher self is connected to all that is, and then we're just this physical being. And through our human consciousness, it's like, I know something is going on that I have no control over, but I want it, but then I'm afraid. There's this statue in the back. It kind of looks like, I don't know if you've seen The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, Mr. Tumnus. It looks like him, like a little figure in the back, or it could be the devil card energy. It's like this is something that they keep doing to themselves. I feel like that's what it is. Like, it's a self-sabotaging thing that they continue to do. It's like a repetitive thing that they do to themselves that keeps them stuck. But they can't really, I mean, deny the fact that they feel it too. I feel like they feel like something is happening. Maybe they don't know it in the extent that you do. Like, you feel like this person's going to come back or something, or I'm going to hear something about the situation, or, you know, something is going to occur. Whether it's reaching out to somebody, or you reaching out to them, and then you guys, you know, connect in some way, or you bump into them. Something weird is going to happen, I feel. Then you got the Heal card, or they have the Heal card. And the Knight of Wands, okay? So, again, that passionate energy, they're, I feel like, moving out of the solar eclipse energy. They're going to come out free from these fears that they have. Maybe not all of it, because that's unrealistic to say that you just totally break away all addictions and all situations that you're struggling with. But I feel like this burden that they felt with the Eight of Swords, because the Eight of Swords, and then we have 17, which breaks down the number 8 in numerology, and they're breaking free from something, they're healing something. So I feel like it's that mental entrapment and imprisonment of, I want it, but I don't want it, I'm not in control of the situation, I'm afraid, I need to backtrack. But with the Knight of Wands, it's the total opposite. It's like, I'm moving. So I feel like they're definitely going to move towards you in some way. Then how this is going to conclude itself for them, they have the Nine of Darkest Spheres, Nine of Swords with the Five of Chalices. They are going to come out of that mental battle, that fear and that anxiety. It's going to shift for them. I feel like they're going to walk away from that because they know how detrimental it is. And it's like they may even notice how they have some sort of awareness that you're upset with them, or that you're disappointed in them, some sort of emotional, like maybe even that you're depressed. They sense it, or they may even know it. They may be watching you or something. So they have some sort of acknowledgement that you're unhappy. And I feel like this is what's going to help to also help them get out of that fear that they're in. This is like the Nine of Swords. So I feel like it's going to conclude itself. It's going to end. So the shared energy between you both is the Abundance card. And this card is like, got so much stuff going on. It's got crystals, it's got gems, diamonds, roses. It just looks like a candy land or something. It's so much here. So I feel like what Spirit's saying with the Abundance card is there's so much that can happen during this time. So many things can pop off. We have the Manifestation card at the bottom of this deck. We also have the Sun card, which is the Blossom card in this deck. The Seven of Wands. It's like this passionate, fiery energy. Anything goes. Totally like serendipitous type of energy, I feel like. And I'm surprised that card didn't come out, because they actually have a card like that in this deck. But I feel like it's something positive that's going to come out of it. You know, it can go so many different ways for everybody. Yeah, so we have this is serendipity card. I was hoping this would come out, but I feel like that's the energy anyway, because there's so much that can happen. There's so much abundance. Anything that can go. I really feel like that. Yeah. So if you have, like, if there's something, like, spirit can make things happen. Like, I'm telling you guys, like, you might think, like, oh, I don't have their number, or I can't reach them, or they don't live in the same place as me, or whatever. Doesn't mean anything. Spirit has a way of making things happen, and it might not even be meant for you guys to communicate or see each other. It may be something that just occurs, something that needs to happen. It could be a shift in this person's belief, where they feel you, where they want to come together, they're not afraid anymore. You know, it's anything. And it could also be you, whatever blocks that's keeping you from moving this in the right direction, or the way that it's supposed to go for you. I feel like it's gonna shift. And it's all based upon your intentions. Remember, your intentions mean everything right now, because we're in a full moon and it's a solar eclipse, so your intentions matter. Okay, so I'm going to pull an advice card from the Romance Angels. Ooh. And you guys won't believe what card flew out, if I can pick it up off the floor. Okay, so we have the True Love card, and then Engagement at the bottom of the deck. This is a romance of a lifetime. I just really, man, I don't know. I really don't know. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but the energy just seems so positive, like so bomb. Like, you guys just, I don't know what is going to happen. That's what's exciting about this, because you don't know how it's going to go. And I really feel like you guys shouldn't set any expectations on certain things, because you want to leave it open for spirit to work its magic, because it has to be unexpected. You're not going to expect what could come out of this. You might have little ideas or something, and it may not even be what you think it's going to be, how it's going to turn out. But the True Love card tells me that there's true love, and I don't feel like it's romantic. I feel like it's just something that's completely pure. You can't explain it. You can't describe it. You can't label it. It just is. It's just is energy. With the Engagement card, it could very well be that somebody's going to get a proposal, because I did see something about rings on TV. I keep seeing rings on TV. So it could very well be that somebody's going to get proposed to, or it could symbolize some sort of deep commitment. A promise that either I'm going to work on this and I'm not going to do what I did previously to you, or whatever it is, I'm going to keep my word, or I'm fully committed to you, that other person, that's done, you know, whatever. Commitment can mean so many different things for so many different people. But it says your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So it's going to evolve or level up to some degree. So I guess let's talk, you guys, because that was the reading. And I didn't think it was going to be on that fast, that quick. Yeah. I just feel like we need to just focus on the best outcome. Like, whatever's best for me. Let me go get my dog. She's tripping. Yeah. So whatever the best outcome is what's going to be. So focus on just the positive. Yeah. And one thing, you guys, like, I know, like, sometimes you can feel like you're crazy, or you feel bad the fact that you want what you want, or you know. And I used to feel like that too. Like, I shouldn't want something like this, and, you know, people are going to judge me or think I'm crazy. But if it's what you really want, you guys, and it comes from a healthy place and not a need or desperation, then by all means, okay? Yeah, and I've been getting that energy too as well. Like, people are watching others. Like, you might be watching them and they might be watching you too. But I mean, I really feel like you guys need to just attach to a degree, like acknowledge your wants and your needs. For some of you, you may be guided to completely detach and move on. So no way is better than the other. I mean, it just is. So yeah. Yeah. So it just is. You can't go in there. Yeah, because I really feel like we should focus on ourselves, because we got so much stuff inwardly that is good to focus on to come up. I feel like there's things that want to come up for us that we might have been putting on the back burner. It is Mercury retrograde, so certain things need attention right now. And so I feel like it's a good time to just consult with your guides and get as much information as you can get right now. So, I mean, the best way to just trust in yourself is how you feel. Do you feel expansive and excited? Maybe even a little bit afraid, but you still feel excited? That's a sign that you're on the right track. But when you get all in your head and you start feeling like sick and you're tense and yeah. So, yeah, you guys. Ooh. You're spoiled, Mama. You need to come here. You need to sit down. You want to sit down? Yeah, so that's pretty much the reading. I didn't expect it to go so short. What's up? You guys, I would suggest at work, yeah, I think I said that in the weekend reading, that like your surroundings, like with work and other environments like school and stuff, may be pretty uncomfortable. And I feel like because everybody is in a different space mentally, they don't know how to accept this energy. It's too much for them, imbalanced. Oh no, don't drink energy drinks. Those are not good for you. Those are death drinks. Before you go to work, I would take a salt bath and soak in it. And then when you get out the bath, don't dry off with the towel, like just air dry. Or you can sage yourself, like smudge yourself. Take crystals with you at work, like good energy. Protections are, what was I gonna say? Black obsidians, smoky quartz are good. Black tourmalines. Yeah. So I definitely feel like you guys just protect yourself. Because at work, yeah, that's like one of the biggest places you can catch like some negative energy in school. And yeah, I love flowers. And rose oil, you guys. You guys can put rose oil over you or around you. She's such a baby. You're such a baby. Yeah. If you can't wear jewelry at work, you can, like, I don't know where it is. I slept with it and I lost it. But um, my heart-shaped rose quartz, I put that with me. I'm weird. I put it in my bra. And, like, ladies, to protect yourself from, like, say you want, like, to attract a man or whatever, or you don't want to attract, like, creeps and stuff, wear rose oil, wear rose quartz in your bra or in your underwear. Like, okay, and I don't know, because this happened to me, like, it happened, like, backwards. Some creep at a concert I went to was all up on me, and I just smudged myself, and I had my rose quartz with me, but I could sense that he was a creep, so it wasn't like I was confused and masked by whatever was going on. I knew something was wrong with his energy. So you'll still attract some funny people, but you'll be able to discern who's who. I gotta turn this song up because it got me for copyright last reading. I'm gonna take it off. I think I might just need to turn the music off because I don't want them to get me for copyright on here. So, no music. Oh yeah, mace, knives. I'm just playing. But yeah. Someone had asked me, like, how to set intentions. There's so many ways you can do it. The way I like to do it is I get a journal, a pen, and I just write all of my intentions out. And then during the full moon or a new moon, I go outside, I meditate with the moon, I read my intentions out. If you can't do it out, just read it, you know, in your head. And then set your intentions, say a little prayer, say so it is, amen, thank you, whatever. And you can burn it or you can bury it. I burn mine and just let the ashes just out. That's how I usually do it. Yeah. Yeah, those are some ways to set intentions. Some people are really good at affirmations. Some people have the power of just, like, words. Like, words are just magic for them. So some people are good with affirmations. Some people are good at visualizations. Some people are just, I don't know. I feel like I'm both. I feel like I have a power of visualization because I get, like, I have premonition dreams, and I get visions sometimes. Not like That's So Raven, but something like that. And yeah, I think it depends on your, like, your psychic abilities. Like, if you're clairvoyant, you're probably good at visualization techniques. Clairaudient, you're probably good at affirmations. So many, like, different ways. Clairsentient, like, you might be good at imagining and playing the role. Like, my friend used to tell me all the time, like, a good manifesting technique would just to pretend to be, like, someone else. And it just, like, it helps you. Like, it shifts your energy and you really believe that you're in that part. So that's some of the techniques you can try. Vision boards are good. People like vision boards. I feel like vision boards are good for kids. Like, if you want your kids to learn how to be, like, good manifestors and really trust in their abilities to manifest, because kids are very visual, they like to play with things and colors, I would teach your kids how to use vision boards, like, what they want to be when they grow up. Like, I would. My daughter is, like, real colorful. Like, she likes to draw and paint and stuff. I feel like kids would really like that if you sat down with them and made a vision board with them about how they would like to do that. Yeah, programming the mind. Yep. Meditations before sleep, or listening to meditations in your sleep. There's this guy, he's like, he calls himself the occult, what does he call himself? It's like a occult scientist or whatever. And he records his own voice affirming things to him, like, I'm abundant, I'm powerful, I'm strong, blah, blah, blah. Whatever you want to affirm to yourself. Yeah, so you can do that. You can record your own voice with affirmations and listen to it in your sleep. because that's when you're most receptive, is when you're sleeping to messages. I cannot sit without music. I need my music. I'll try to play something that I guess YouTube won't recognize. Like artists, people don't recognize. What are your nightmares about? They're probably something within you that you haven't addressed. Some hidden fears that are coming up. Okay, you guys, I think I'm going to go because this is a, I'll probably come back on, but because I know this is going to be recorded and people want to watch the reading itself, they don't want to just sit and watch me talk. But yeah, I might come back on. I'm just going to cut this off. So I appreciate everybody that's viewed and came in with me and sat with the reading. I hope you've enjoyed it and take something from it. And I hope you also enjoy your weekend and your solar eclipse energy and full moon. Happy manifesting. Peace. I'm so slow. Shh. I'm so slow, you guys. I don't know how to turn this off, but thank you guys for joining in. Peace.